Well, I got the bright idea to actually change myself into a fighter and then use the heart on myself because I'm sneaky like that. And then we'll just change back to a mage. Because I'm trying to buff up my guy, not Dakan. I want my guy to be the shizzle for Rizzle, my nizzle.
Endure.
And we'll just talk to Homeboy again. Yes, I know, we're not in the tenement, I know. Alright. We get to keep the dexterity, and I'll be back when we're in the tenement, so you don't have to look at this shit anymore. Alright, so here we are. Tiefling painters and such. Tiresias. We go ahead and do a save here. See an aging man dressed in tattered rags. As you draw near, you discover that he is missing both of his eyes. The scarred tissue of his eyelids have receded into empty sockets, giving his features the macabre appearance of a decaying skull. Greetings. The old man turns to your general direction, his arms outstretched as if feeling you. Doctors who be in a voice. The friend's words I'll speak of you. You called chaos. Speak the words of chaos and you call me friend. Is this jumbled, scrambled up speak really necessary? The old man cocks his head to one side, his sightless gaze fixed on empty space. Chaos of you are not pot snot. Has everyone lost their minds? Walk not talk. Talk is completed to completion. He turns back to you, apparently done with the conversation. Look, old man, you'd better give me some straight answers or I'm gonna fuck you up. The old man seems outraged by your threat. No friend. You be no friend. Have here. Hail friends. I have friends I call. He takes a deep breath as he's about to begin shouting. And I reach out and snap his fucking neck. You quickly set up upon the blind man, cupping one hand over his mouth to prevent him from screaming. You grab the back of his head with your free hand and twist his neck until you hear a sharp crack. All too easy. Punk ass. Now see, if I wouldn't have taken the heart, I wouldn't have been able to do that, because you actually have to have 13 dexterity there to snap that old bastard's neck. And he's a chaos guy, so of course it doesn't affect my alignment. Because killing bad people is good. Yeah, bronze ring. That's right. Fork it over. Fork over that 10 copper. Sybil. You see a figure hidden among the shadows in the corner of the room. As you draw near, a young woman steps out to reveal herself. She is dressed in loose-fitting tunic, which together with her short-cropped hair and slender frame gives her a rather boyish appearance.
I wouldn't go in there if I was you.
She nods in the direction of the door to the south wall. Who are you?
My name's Sybil.
She whispers quietly and then spits into the palm of, reaches out to clasp your hand. What are you doing here?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm hiding. I came in here looking for food.
You notice that she speaks. Her right hand moves instinctively to the pouch at her waist.
Only the barking idiots in the next room showed up and decided to throw a party on the front doorstep. Now I'm trapped here and I can't get out.
Barking idiots?
Is there an echo in here? Yes, barking idiots. They belong to the Starved Dogs Barking Gang, a band of brawny, exonotype thugs that plague the hive.
How many are in there?
I counted about a dozen. Of course, I was peeking through a crack in the door, so it could be off by a handful or so.
Is there another way to get in the alley?
There may be another way to get past those animals without a fight. There's another door that leads in there. From what I was able to see, there are stacks of wooden crates along the same wall as the other door. It may be possible to sneak from that door to the exit. There's only one problem.
What would that be?
The door is locked. I tried it. My guess is the key is on one of the thugs upstairs. I'm not addled covered enough to go up there looking for it, though.
She folds her arms across her chest and stares at you. Expectantly. The key is up there, I'll find it.
If you do manage to live long enough to find the key, the door is in a room to the southeast. I'll be watching from the shadows. If you can unlock the door and make it out in the alley in one piece, I'll be right behind.
Alright, 147 copper comments. Come on, Anna. Lockpick succeeded. Alright, good girl. Container is locked. Oh, detected a trap there. Alright, wow. More copper comments. Let's head upstairs. Whoa. We don't want rags, we want riches. Poor Dakan. He's like always beat up. Always getting his ass kicked. Even though he's got negative 7,000 AC. Oh, we got some thieves there. You know what? Thieves like the taste of magic missile. Attack! Oh, come on, get through the fucking door. Oh, jeez. Now that we got Anna, we got another pack mule. More pack mules, the merrier. Bring it, son, bring it. Oh, we got us a mage. Yeah, we had us a mage. He has the key, which is now our key. go ahead and search this place. Dakon, you should never even get hit. Exactly. That's what I expect from you. Well, nothing to take in there. Go ahead and throw down a quick save. Let's see. Stacks of crates. I don't see any stacks of crates here. See stacks of crates here. Might be a good idea to buff up. Oh, of course. We can't save. Maybe if I run south a little bit, I can save. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Alright, now let's buff up. Oh, all right. What the hell? Some kind of crazy centaur deal. So we just kill everybody. Holy shit! That didn't work out too well. No, sir, it did not. I wonder if we bottleneck them at the door, if we can kill them all. close the door. Oh wait. Not the door we need. There should be a secret fucking door around here, I thought. Alright. Alright, maybe that's the door. We could probably win that fight bottlenecking them. But we gotta have some stealthy factor going on here. I don't know, maybe we will end up fighting them. Fuck if I know. Enter stealth mode. No. Kind of want to go back and kill that guy.
I must say, Kata, I'm impressed. I thought for sure those animals would chew you up for good. Well, I guess I should thank you.
She pauses for a moment, then reaches into her pouch, pulls forth a small green gemstone.
Here, this is one on the dogs. See you around, Kata.
Farewell, Sybil. Farewell, honey buns. That's about all the thieving I'm gonna do for the day. Oh, really? You gave me that piece of shit? That is ridiculous. Uncovering the map. That's what I do. I uncover the map for me and you. This dark recess descends for a few feet before ending abruptly in a solid rock face. Well, that does us no good now, does it? What about this house? Anybody home? Oh. Dead dabu. See the dead body of a dabu. The stench of its decay is overpowering, and from the looks of its rigid, unnatural posture, extreme rigor mortis has long set in. Use the story bones tell on corpse. As you reach out with your power, there's a faint stirring in the air, and the dabu's body blurs for a moment. You feel a strange, wrenching pain in your skull, as if someone is hammering on it, sharply, desperately. Try to focus. Your vision goes black for a moment, and the hammering pain fades until it sounds like it is coming from outside your skull. The darkness clears, and you hear the hammering coming from outside the building. The entire building seems hazy somehow, confused, as if you are seeing it through the mist. You keep on focusing. The hammer dies, and suddenly you see a spectral version of the dabu entering the building. As it does, the windows and the doors become like water. Suddenly, sealing over the entrance, the dabu came through. The dabu turns, pauses, and then begins a slow circuit of the room, examining the walls and hammering on each one, as if it's testing it. Focusing, the dabu completes a circuit of the room, then pauses by the door it once entered. Begins hammering, chipping away the stone, but with every blow the wall repairs itself. The vision fades to a black, and the hammering continues, first at a steady pace, then slower, then slower. Your vision clears as the hammering ends, and you come once again standing beside the corpse of the dabu. It looks as if it's withered away here, trapped in the building. Alright. Well, we'll take the hammer. Where in the hell is the exit? Ah, there it is. Dilapidated structure of the verge. Several boards of leave that. Raw. Anna's taking the lead.
This is the place I found you lying right here where we stand.
Whoa. You stare in awe at the bizarre spectacle before you. What has appeared to be an ordinary, unremarkable brick wall now throbs and pulsates with movement. The wall expands with curious elasticity, heaving outward as if some unseen force were trying to push its way through the barrier from the other side. Slowly, the undulating mass begins to settle. Its curves becoming more and more pronounced, and you find yourself eye level with a stony caricature of a human face. What is that?
I don't know, yeah?
Anna stares at the face in disbelief, her hands nervous and fingerly her daggers.
But I'm leaving for what we found out, eh?
Not just yet. There is something. Suddenly a strong breeze begins to blow around you, and the air is filled with an eerie sighing. The rushing wind grows stronger, and you can make out other sounds as well. The creaking of boards, the rustling of leaves, and the grinding of stone upon stone. After a few moments, the clamor ceases to be a cacophony of individual noises, and begins to blend in with one articulate sound. You can make out a voice that speaks softly, yet seems to come from all around.
You! It cannot be you!
Greetings. The wind around you has stopped, but the voice is still somehow present.
You are restored again! I saw you destroyed!
Destroyed? Where?
I saw you destroyed here in front of me. I see all within me.
Do you know what happened to me?
Things that cast no shadow were shadow. They rose around you, tore you down. Do you not remember?
You concentrate on the strange voice, composed of sounds around you. Somewhere in the deepest recesses of your mind, there's a brief glimmer of recollection. You feel as though there's something vaguely familiar about the sounds.
doesn't look good.
The nameless one has been bitch slapped. Look at the tits on. Oh, yeah. I'll be right back, guys. I got a beat.
Yes, you remember.
The voice in the alley rings in your ears, scattering the images from your mind and returning you back to the present.
Destroyed, as soon I shall be. I cannot delay division much longer. Pressure builds, soon stones will crumble and floating ones will repel me to destruction.
You're dying.
Pressure is too much. Too many places folded inside. Not enough space. Must divide.
Divide?
Must be that way.
What are you talking about?
I think it's pregnant.
Oh? Freaky.
So we are technically standing right now.
Really don't know how to answer that, Morte.
Help me to divide, branch out, expand. New apertures will open to you. You may use them to travel to the lower world.
What do you need to divide?
The floating one is upon me, repairing. It prevents me from dividing. I undo its repels, but it returns again and again. Repels anew, must remove floating one.
You want me to kill the dabu in the alley?
Remove it. Only then can I divide.
Very well. Time to remove dabu. But first, give a quick chat to Anna. I had a question. How you found my body? Well, what are you doing? Looking for bodies in a pregnant alley? I mean, you would have to creep your way through the tenement and then past dabu to get here. This place isn't even heavily trafficked.
She shrugs. Rest of the hives pick clean. It's got to find new spots to poach datas, you know.
As Anna speaks, you feel a crawling sensation.
Are you sure, Anna?
There must be something in your tone because it stops Anna's tail dead for a moment. Then it resumes a little slower than before. I think. She frowns and she seems a little uncertain. I don't usually go to scrap datas. I don't. Didn't think of it. I've never been there before. I just somehow came across it.
So why did you go there?
I don't know. I just did. And lucky for you, I did, or you'd still be there.
The same crawling sensation as before worms up the back of your skull, and with it comes another realization. Anna's lying. But oddly enough, she doesn't know she's lying. Anna, were you compelled to go there? Is that how you found me?
She nods slowly. I may have. She gives a half-hearted shrug. It wasn't on my unusual haunts, but I couldn't help myself. I just wanted to see you there one day. And there you were, dead as timber. She pauses. You're like a lodestone, you were. I don't know what led me to find you.
Curious. Alright. We must remove dabu. See Dabu. Greetings. Turns to face you. I understand. I thought you should know that I discovered the body of Dabu in this alley. The Dabu cocks its head slightly to the side. A number of symbols stream above its head, most of which indicate surprise and distress rather than words. It lies in the abandoned building not far from here. It looks as though it got trapped inside somehow. It stares at you briefly, then bows slightly and floats off in the direction. And we'll use Morte, who's already over here, to quickly get us back to the alley.
Yes, the floating one no longer repairs. It is now the other. I have closed myself around it. It remains inside me forever.
I see. Now that it is trapped, you can divide without interference, right?
Still cannot divide. Too weak. Cannot undo floating one's repairs. Its changes must be reversed before I can divide. You must undo the floating one's repairs for me.
How?
Seek out the parts of me the floating one has changed. Reverse the changes, undo repairs. Must be exact, precise. Only then can I divide.
Very well. I'll find and reverse the repairs for you. I'll probably need some tools. A hammer and a pry bar should do the trick. Well, we have the hammer. And I'm going to go ahead and level. Looks like Anna leveled here. So we'll level her, and I'll see you guys next video.